I'm very intrigued what we're going to find there. Let's move on now.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Here it is. Let's find out what's in it.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okay. Right there. 1269 vintage.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Can read that. History of Est. Anything else out here? It looks like there's mostly going to be wine, which is perfectly fine with me. Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Okay. There's still one more out here. Looks like it's downstairs. No, that's not the one.
Got Pomino over here.
We've already been here. And I'm sure we've already been here. Did I have to miss something? It only shows me 3 of these actually. Short history of Pomino. Okay, right there. Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
It looks like that's all downstairs. As far as I'm aware, there is nothing out here. Let's move upstairs then and try to find something else. And here it is, Sangriel 1270.
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Okay, so that's like 1 year off. Which is obviously, I have no doubts, it's a big deal for people that were in maybe 71 or 72. But not for the people in 2017. You know what I mean? Nothing is written here. Okay, I can already see this right there.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
The wrong year. How unfortunate.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay. Best updated wine is sacred.
Full.
Full?
Let's move on then.
Full. This one's full too.
Okay.
Full.
Still full. There's still one here to check.
This one's full too.
I don't think that there are any more.
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Okay. Tap the barrels for Anna. Open.
Ready.
Step aside.
Pretty. She's going to open the tap. And what do you think?
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sonreal.
Okay. Gonna open all of them. At the same time, she can just open these two.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Not a full nobleman.
I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Really thought no one was gonna find out. Who would you sell the wine to?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
How did you deliver the wine?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
High treason.
What now, Witcher?
For selling a wine.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
We can start.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
And so it begins.
Relax. Now we wait.
Let's wait then. And here's the trouble.
Our favorite vintner.
The Witcher. Does he look like a vintner? Heavily armored guy with the sword. And the Witcher's medallion.
It's not him.
No, he guessed it right. Halberdiers take the position. Surprisingly. These enemies of ours will still resist. Whoa, look at that barrel exploded. Done.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
We did what we came to do, that's what matters.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Might have known she would come.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Surprisingly, she's really getting involved into this mess.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Wouldn't be
I'm
surprised he
certain the
didn't lie.
Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Only use this kind of bait as a last resort. Great idea.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No, don't let him! I'll talk!
Where were the barrels going?
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Okay.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Centurion. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
This mission with the Duchess is really dragging on. We're doing so many things together continuously. It's surprising. Besides, this mission is really long mission, taking several hours now.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something
Look at
I'd like
that
to know.
ass.
How can
That's
you
a
be so damned
juicy,
calm?
good ass.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Centurion appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Centurion would usually be a middleman. He slipped up, and we will use that.
Sooner or later everyone slips up. Centurion stole the San Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right, we got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Centurion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
What did you learn? Tell us.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centurion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. but she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora, what's that?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Need to nab the Cintrian.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
The Cintrian. Be cautious. Guard her grace closely.
And
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
in any case, let's see what's that all about. The clothes. Put on clothes which she consider appropriate. Okay, so it looks like we're once again on the main quest line, and I don't really want to go there. Let's get back to our treasure hunts. I'm sure that it was very interesting to go through the introduction there, but let's keep up with the money right now. And what do we have here? Find the stash in manure pile. So let's go after that stash. However, I have no idea where exactly it could be actually. There's a trunk here. Right there, I can already see it.
That stench.
Gold, sapphire ring, and a bunch of parts. Okay. Another treasure. Find treasure chest. Let's go after the treasure chest. It's out there. Actually, it's in the middle of nowhere. And so we'll jump. Teleport. It looks like a good jump. And so we're down. Let's move forward now and find that chest. It looks to me that it's going to be lightly guarded by a bunch of these beasts. Let's go. I can already see the chest out there somewhere on this side. It's either in the ship or somewhere around the ship, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going up now. I need to get some fresh air here. I could swear I've seen it somewhere out there. Okay. Go in. At least we have something here. What else? Another Imperial Majesty Emir Var Emrys. Well, at least there's some really interesting reads out there that can be found. Besides that, I'm not seeing that box anymore for some reason. I was able to see it just before jumping into the water. I've seen some kind of an indication of something red. Okay, besides that, I'm just gonna go over these other boxes here that certainly are full of goods. Now, as you can see, the inside of a ship is completely out of question. Now, the treasure itself, it shows me that it's right there, but I don't see it, and that's bad. I don't like when things like that taking place, because they just kind of tend to be a little bit too puzzling, and sometimes these kind of puzzles don't have any kind of clear indications of how to solve it. Like, for example, go to this place right here and look for the treasure chest. You go there and there's no treasure chest, so then maybe you need to think twice. Maybe it's all about some kind of a hidden room or something of that sort that's in here. Let's see. I kind of guess that there's a possibility of that cave. It says that there's an entrance here. However, I don't trust it really. Okay, I can see that there is an entrance, in fact. So I'm gonna go in here. Now, this entrance will certainly lead me to the treasure chest, as you can see. Finally. Whoa! Let's kill the beast. Got some nasty beast out there. Well, I'm gonna cook it if it tries to be just like, oh no! Oh wow! Look at that! Could you believe that? The beast attacked us in the water. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, so this isn't going to be an easy one. He knows how to fight and he knows how to protect his area, and it will push us back if we go too much in, and it will certainly try to push us in. Let's get the hell out of here then. Okay, go get into his lair. Right there. Let's wait for him. Yes, come here, you wretch. Protective shield, tentacle into glass. I'm right there.
What now?
I can certainly hit him. It's done. It was an extremely powerful thing. And it's dead. So that's certainly good for us. Look at that, an ore. We found some silver. I think this red light is glitching out a little bit. Certainly not the first time I see it. And here's the loot I was looking for. We even found the journal. Quest completed. Damaged journal. I'm sure that's very, very interesting. And now it's time to get the hell out of here. So that's how it had to be worked out here. Another day, another treasure. How they say. That's what I like to hear. Now I'm getting on the shores and I'm moving out of here. But before I do that, I need to find myself another treasure hunt, and I need to find the jewels. That sounds a little bit more complicated to me, but we'll be heading into this recently liberated town, and due to that I think that finding those jewels won't be such a big deal after all. Right there. There were quite a few gems out there. Okay, find all the diagrams in the set. So there's still one diagram out there that we haven't found, and it's right there in that house. So let's jump there. Okay, it's a successful jump. Looks like the diagram is there. The only question
Must
is,
be Deloney's residence.
can we enter through the door?
Gotta find a way inside.
I'm sure I was able to get inside through this area right here. It's not going to be a big deal. Exactly. Now we can jump in. What do I have here? Orders for Ruben. That's the clerk that could potentially sell me something. Found all the diagrams, and so it seems I haven't found all the diagrams just yet, and that is very, very surprising. Let's talk to the clerk.
Hail, sir! Do you require anything?
Okay.
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Do you have any diagrams on you? It looks like it doesn't have anything. Besides, it doesn't really sell anything that useful for now. Farewell.
Thanks. So long.
Guess what? They want me to go and search for the diagrams right here. Okay, it would certainly require a key to enter. Not everywhere though. And somebody was still cooking here. Oh, look at that. Found something here. Letter to Bartolome de Launay.
tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Okay. Optional put on. Okay, so that's it. That's it. These quests are so short. Find the treasure hidden in the cemetery. Okay. If it's a treasure, it's certainly going to be ours soon. Grandmaster Witcher gear unlocks additional effects once you collect all are part of a set. Let's head to the cemetery and pick up all that goodness out there.
Hark! Beauclerc! Her most gracious Duchess has hired a witch.
Okay, so as you can see, the local population out there is telling things about us. No. I can already see enemies out there on my minimap.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine, while some witcher guards the common folk.
Okay, so this doesn't look easy, as you can see.
Fuck me!
We'll probably have to go inside, I suspect actually, inside of the cemetery right there, and that's exactly where the waypoint is telling us to go. So we will. Look at that, there are more bandits here. We'll gladly face them. Come on, draw a sword. Whoa. I like their tattoos though. They're interesting. Okay, they're relatively well wounded. And that
Noises could be coming from grave robbers. Can't know for sure though. Need to wait till after dusk to confirm.
If he says the noise. Orders from Robin. Journal kept by Pueli, a gardener. Okay, so he says we should wait after dusk to make sure that the noises that were coming here mean something. So I'm just gonna stay here at this time for just a bit. And as you can see, we already heard something here. Okay, I can certainly hear somebody here. Now, I wonder, does that mean a secondary quest or a Witcher contract or something? And I don't know. I can hear it though. I'm gonna walk around. Sounds like a nice little girl screaming. Young girl screaming, then there's another guy. Yeah, another guy screaming quite loudly. There's a door. The door is locked. Maybe there's nothing else about it, just the sounds. I'm gonna check this out, obviously. I went to one side, now I'm gonna go to the other side right here. If that's not going to lead me to any kind of minion out there, then I suspect nothing will. And this will just mean that it's another haunted place. Or just something you would hear during the time of war. Am I right? Yeah, that's probably nothing. Unless something. Yeah. We walked all the way around.
Suspiciously loud for a cemetery at night.
Okay. Yes, we found it. Investigate the noises coming from the cemetery.
Strange. Can't hear anything now.
Using a witch, search the cemetery for the source of the noises. Right there.
Tracks.
It's good that they found this mission. I would have never.
Bloomers. Yeah, romantic as all hell here.
Suspected it. You know, you have to actually hear him saying something about it, or you just have to come here during the night and react to it. Let's see what's that all about. Nilfgaardian Embassy. Find Charles Lanzana at the Clever Clocks. Okay, so that's that, right? Should we go in? It looks like I can't go in, unfortunately. But there are still some clues out there.
Graves dug up. Thing is, grave robbers don't usually wail and moan that much.
They certainly do not do that. I have no doubts about that. There's an item.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Okay, search the source of the noises in the catacombs. Let's go there once again. We just been here. But finally...
So, noises coming from here.
I haven't been in this
Not
room.
a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either.
But there's something
Here
suspicious.
lies Margot de Corentin.
What else is out here?
Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of St. Zoetham's remembrance.
Doesn't tell much though.
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
Search the source of noises from the catacombs. So let's go further in once again and try to find
Noises
something
clearly
else.
coming from that tomb. Impossible.
Okay. What doom exactly was he talking about? Look at that, there's a cat down there. Which I burned, obviously. Looted the bandits. And I wanna enter that that grave, but it's not really kind of letting me do that.
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
Okay. Hide to find out what's making the noises. Okay, so this is where I can stand. So let's find out what's making these noises here.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting. Ha!
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lebioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
Ha, gotcha. By keeping that, what are you arguing about?
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off. Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging for misery.
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you!
Gotta get one of you out of here. Whose crypt is this rightfully?
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentans. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
Oh.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it. Right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me."
Oh.
Heretic, shut your mouth. I shall speak to you no more.
No, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart.
Interesting. Who should stay and who should go? I don't know. This is a family problem. Should they choose her or should they choose him? Stay here. And I'll just say that I'm gonna take the Gwent cards.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
know what?
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
I think I did the right thing. At least I'll take the guy.
Thing as an unsight.
I think I did the right thing. I
Stole my horse.
have chosen the right place for him because he wanted to go to that place, obviously. For some reason I can't
No
enter.
such thing as an unsightly lady.
Right
An
there.
impression of that's
It looks like he just wanted to move a little bit further away, not much. And now he's gonna be with his fellow Gwen players in death. Private chamber of the right honorable members of Gwen Friendship Society of Beauclair, may they draw their best.
Private chamber. The right honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
Look at that, what these are up to. Looks like these are thieves.
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
Or are you not?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher.
Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. Let's dance.
Oh, they have no armor. This is going to be a blast. Okay.
That ought to do.
We're just going to leave him there. Look at that, they had the book here. Gwent is my liberty. Place. Right there.
Right. High time Margot paid up.
And now that that's done and the sacrifice has been made with a bunch of bandits, let's just move on and collect the reward. It looks like first it would be best to just go there and speak with her.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate. Then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Okay. Hopefully she won't start to moan out of from loneliness.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Okay. Search for a house with tree-shaped crest outside the walls. Collect your reward for solving mystery of the nocturnal noises of the cemetery. Okay. Should they just jump there, or is it that far away? No, it's not that far away, but we can still fast travel there, because otherwise we would have to run through entire city,
I dreamt I was a wolf.
which isn't bad. This is a really nice looking city. And
Tree on the sign. Must be the house.
okay.
Medallions on me to go around. Something's not quite right.
Let's go through here. It looks like it's a good entry. Jumping from the roof in. Oh! They infested this place, these beasts.
The rose bush.
Looks like it's all. Yes, I found the key. That's good. Is there anything else in here? I don't know. But I'm gonna check. Anyway, find the hidden cards using your witch senses. Will they be somewhere here in the backyard? Yes, they are. As you can see, he managed to dig them out.
Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
Good to know that. Now we just have to collect the reward. And it seems that this mission right here was bound to
Witcher, save us from the beast!
a few other missions out there. Okay, I'll try to go through here, but I'm sure I haven't found a way through it. But it looks like if I move through these small streets, I'll certainly find myself a way. Look at that beautiful view right there. It looks awesome.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
And so, we're finally here at the top. It looks like these houses would certainly stand for a century or even longer. They're very well made. Everything seems to work perfectly fine here.
Why so pale? Out of bed?
And our reward is just around the corner. It looks like we'll have to go up.
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket.
Took care of it.
Truly? The howling's gone? For good? Wonderful! Ah, to sleep in my own bed again, at long last! But...
Didn't know that.
But, what was it? Some ancient filth entombed deep in the catacombs?
Actually, just some marital spot. Yeah, tough job, barrel survive. No, just...
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like Stuart polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here for your trouble.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
And so in order for me to start the mission, I had to find him.
Aim to hop on a horse after making merry.
Inkeep. Now let's move on further with another treasure hunt for ourselves. Find the casket within the sunken wreck. Well, that means we'll be heading into the waters, right?
Snake, keep its paws.
Jump. And here we go. Ooh. Okay. Now that that's done, we need to find the sunken wreck, and I can already see it. It looks like we were able to see it through by being above the water anyway. And now we'll be heading inside of this wreck, which is massive. I can see it. Okay. And what do I see here? I do see a few chambers out here. It looks like a bunch of cells. but no caskets. That would be indicated with red. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right there, at the very end of it, and the breath is gonna go down. Done. Now we just need to get on the shore, and we'll be able to move on from here. Treasure hunt to sound. Ask the owner of Peasantry about the mysterious spoon. Remember the last mission we did with spoons? With one of the beasts that really liked spoons. It didn't really work out, so we killed it in a room full of spoons. That's something, obviously. So ask the owner of the peasantry about the mysterious spoon. I wonder what's that going to be all about.
When she passes is what she passes goes.
Okay. Where is that owner? Right there. We can move through the south, up north, and find him. The guardians are here. Interestingly, this land is a puppet of Nilfgaard. But we already know that Nilfgaard has lost the war, and they rebelled against the Emperor due to that. What a shame for the Emperor. Now. Here's the innkeeper.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the Pheasantry, the best auberge in all the duchy.
Well, I like to hear that. Show me what you got.
What are you serving up today?
I'd gladly buy some clan cards, and that's it. I'll buy something to eat, like an onion soup or a beef bourguignon. Yeah, let's have 5 of these. And now, ever seen a spoon like this?
Spoon like this? When you set a place, where's it go?
My oh my, it seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort. There's a note here.
Yeah, note led me here. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
Okay.
See you later.
Drink and be merry.
Let's see how this place looks like so far.
I'd live to see times like these.
It looks like this is all you can eat place, and it's full of really nice goodies to eat, and it looks splendid. There's a lot to loot. Okay, search the Peasantry cellar. So it seems that what they have to do is they actually have to look.
Did you guess, our sweet shining sun?
After
the tournament. Am I too late to sign up? One slot free. Anyone willing to play the Skellige deck?
the cellars in here. And so I'm gonna go out and we're certainly going to find it. It's just that we need to run around. So this is a large establishment. I like it a lot.
Your reputation precedes you, Gary.
Now, do we go upstairs?
Drink and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
So far, I don't see anything here, really.
Waters run deep.
Nothing suspicious. Okay. And downstairs. At least I can hear them talking about me.
Sweet shining sun.
That my reputation is
The Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
outstanding. Finally, I found a clue here, somewhere out there. I've seen it, yeah, right there, right there. A letter from Count Monier's brother. So this is what we found. Is this what we were looking for? It looks like that wasn't all. But these are the kind of things we need to look for in here. Letters, for example. Let's see. Look at that. I like that. This was probably some kind of a gift for a tournament. I'm gonna pick all these things up because they are so numerous here. It's incredible. There's so much stuff in here. And nothing really of any kind of proper worth. I'll head down. Never have you seen such a tournament. For such tournaments never been held. Okay, that's good to hear. That's locked, unfortunately. And how we shall enter the cellars if everything seems to be locked. Look at that. We took all those chocolate pies. Nothing here.
I buy, I sell, I barter. Gadzooks! I do everything but scratch your nose.
Okay.
We're the good prophet Leviota.
Good to hear that. As you can see, this is where they were making pies.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of armor and all.
There's something else out there. Letters from opponents of New Gwent faction. It looks like they had factions there. And that trophy that we've seen is undoubtedly a Gwent tournament related. What else do we see
Never
here?
you are. The air here is such that one is never hungover.
A few books. Noble Houses of the Sound. That's the Wondrous World of Insectoids, a supplement.
By
Okay.
the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Okay, that's nice that she knows me. I like that a lot. We've entered another floor here. And I do not see any indication of anything special. It looks like they were having a baby here, and this place looks awesome. I really like it. It's very well made. It looks very luxurious.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose.
Mostly everything is locked here.
He's no hero. That's the Witcher.
Okay. That is...
Oh! Excuse you.
the place I normally go to. It looks like I've looted so much here, and I found a few items here, but
Greetings.
it's just not enough. It's just not all.
Unbelievable.
Interestingly,
Greetings, stranger.
If they were growing flowers here that can be harvested for us, and so I shall.
They argued who would go first.
No.
That
can't
possibly.
Oh, sweet shining sun.
Fare thee well.
Welcome to the pheasantry.
Nope.
See you later.
I have nothing else to say. Okay. It does require a key. Now, does that mean I should equip myself with something? With key of some sort? Or anything of that sort? I don't know. It doesn't look like anything's really indicated there.
Oh!
There's nothing I can jump onto there. It does show me where to go, but I've been there and it didn't really let me anywhere. The doors all over the place are closed and it's not really working out. Maybe it's best to come here some other time, or I just need to go through this door. That's it. That would explain everything. In any case, we found it and we're not stopping. We're still going to do this, and here we go. We got ourselves a cookbook. Now we know where to go. Let's go and look for the treasure then. Yes. At least we witnessed how a proper restaurant and a Gwen tournament place looks like. This trip will require a jump, and so this one's a little more difficult jump, and that means it's not going to work out. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, and that means traveling by foot or horse and without a superstitious magic. Here's the nearest fast travel location. Where's my roach? Right there. Let's move on.